Hello, my goddess creatresses. Happy Wolf Moon, the first full moon of 2024. So exciting. So, with the new moon a couple weeks ago, we were aware that that was the blank canvas to set our intentions for this full moon and really for 2024. So, this is following that. So I want to share with you something from one of the apps that I use that goes into depth about this full moon. So this is the full moon in Leo. It's from January 23rd until January 27th. So, and really, there's so much around how long the energies last. Typically, I always say about 5 days before you can start to feel them and about 5 days after. Okay. And everybody is different, right? It depends how sensitive you are to the energies. And really, like if you find that you're not sensitive to energy or energies, be present with that. Sit and feel. Be aware of how you feel throughout the day. It's very possible that you are very sensitive to all of these energies and you're not making that connection, that correlation. Okay. So this Thursday, today, the full moon will be in Leo. Now is the time to love yourself fully and unconditionally and to let go of self-doubt, no matter what challenges you may be facing. This Leo full moon is encouraging you to embrace your unique self, stand strong in your autonomy, and infuse your goals with the fire and passion of authenticity. It's also illuminating any areas within you that need your unflinching, unapologetic love. Places where you need to let go of self-criticism, conformity, and resistance, and trust that your life will unfold in the best way that it possibly can. By encouraging radical self-love and acceptance in you as an individual, this full moon can also raise up those in your community. When you can truly love yourself and accept who you are, you give others permission to do the same. The intention of this energy is to encourage leadership and inspiration, to promote sovereignty in all of us. Right now, some additional astrological influences are affecting this full moon. In two major shifts, Pluto, the planet of transformation, has changed signs into Aquarius, and Uranus will soon be stationing direct, which amplifies its revolutionary change-making effects. So, in a way, this first full moon of the year is highlighting the dawn of a new era. Now is an opportunity to re envision your life, perhaps to start over or take a new direction, as the world around you alters forever. And for this reason, it's critically important to be as aware as possible. You can't control what's happening outside of you, but being conscious of your choices and your inner world will prepare you to handle these shifts with resilience and perhaps even ride these waves towards a more joyful, fulfilling, and connected future. This moon is illuminating the intentions that you set 2 weeks ago during the Capricorn new moon, which were about getting grounded and secure and building a strong foundation so that you can manifest what you desire in 2024. At 12:53 p.m. Eastern on January 25th, the moon will be in the full sign of Leo at 5 degrees, 14 minutes. During the days before and after the full moon, you can feel fully activated and alive. You might feel this energy deep in your body. It's also possible to feel overwhelmed by this energy. You may be getting less sleep than usual since your consciousness is so greatly expanded. Right now, you're able to see the full growth of your intentions, the seeds that you planted at the new moon in Capricorn. Possibly you or others around you were able to get clear and focus on the practical steps that you need to take to live your dream life. In the process, you may have realized that certain mindsets or routines were no longer aligned with who you're becoming and needed to be released. Ideally, the next new moon or at the new moon, you are able to examine your motivations and ambitions and release any ways which you weren't following your authentic path or were following something that culture or society seemed to want from you, but they didn't align with your values. Maybe you discovered that you could find a more meaningful place to direct your energy and efforts and do it for you and for somebody else. Or maybe you realized that you were downplaying your talents and keeping yourself small, or trying to prove yourself, or living in your self-doubt instead of your faith and trust. Going through this inner work is part of the journey that has brought you to this point. You likely had to undergo a transition to get ready for the changes coming into this new year. The intention was to ground yourself so that you can launch into your future from a stable base. This energy was meant to free you of anything that was no longer supporting your mission and purpose, so that you can be ready to tap into the abundant opportunities offered by this full moon. Leo has a very different energy than Capricorn. Where Capricorn is pragmatic and logical, even calculating at times, Leo is full of courage and creativity, which come from the heart. Feminine. This full moon is encouraging you and others around you to tap into the potential for positive changes. But you can only do that if you pay attention and see clearly. If you're feeling frustrated or meeting roadblocks or fielding surprising or upsetting feedback from something in your life, there's likely a message behind that. Ask yourself, what am I being shown? Is there a boundary I need to face? Am I being guided in a certain direction? Have I outgrown something? Even with an optimistic, progressive full moon, such as this one, you might be overwhelmed by this energy. You may be getting less sleep than usual since your consciousness is so greatly expanded. Some people may experience manic behavior or find irrational fears are surfacing. This can happen because any previously hidden or shadow aspects of yourself or your environment are now being illuminated and exposed. If you're happy with the intentions that you set 2 weeks ago, those choices are being magnified right now. This can be a really enjoyable time to bask in the joy of their manifestations. In such cases, who needs sleep? However, if you didn't set clear intentions at the new moon, or you failed to take actions to make them a reality, then you might be feeling remorseful or disappointed in yourself as you become increasingly aware of what you've missed. Perhaps you haven't been able to set meaningful goals, let go of your needs to control the outcome, or leave outdated beliefs or mindsets behind. You might feel disappointed in yourself right now, or you're just feeling buffeted by external events. Buffeted by external events. Try not to be overly hard on yourself. Your self-judgment and oversensitivity to the judgment of others can also be greatly expanded with the full moon. In this case, you could take some time to remember your intentions from 2 weeks ago and do something now to make them manifest more fully, even if it's just admitting that you have more searching to do before you clarify your goals. Ultimately, this is a time to start a personal revolution within yourself, if you haven't already. The combination of the full moon, Pluto entering Aquarius, and Uranus stationing direct is a rare and incredible opportunity. This time will change what needs to be changed in your life and in the world. But you have the power to co-create with this energy and direct it towards what you want. Powerful. In this powerful time, it's critical to be conscious, be aware, and make sure that you're ready for the new paradigm. When you truly love yourself, including your flaws and the parts of you that don't align with the old rules or the way that you were conditioned, you will naturally exude love and radiance and attract abundance, joy, and love into your life no matter what happens. This is the moment to prepare to awaken to your purpose. Themes to consider during this time are: if things have gone well these past few weeks since the new moon, you should be feeling good about yourself and your life. You may have seen and felt some beneficial results from your actions over the past few weeks. You could feel like you've reinforced your foundations and you're grounded and you're ready to launch into your next project. And others could be noticing and appreciating your stability and focus. At the same time, beware of certain pitfalls that may arise unexpectedly. These include being overly attached or identified with hierarchical roles, becoming resentful when you're not respected, or angry when your intentions don't turn out how you expected, being overly entitled to receive recognition, appreciation, and reward, being distant and impersonal and acting like a know-it-all. If it hasn't been going so well these past weeks, perhaps you didn't set intentions or what you wanted didn't seem to materialize. You may feel like you can't escape the awareness of your predicament. The solution is to have compassion and empathy for yourself. Try not to judge yourself for not setting intentions, for not carrying them through, or for experiencing a different outcome than you expected. Right now, focus on the expanded awareness that you do have. There will be other times when you can implement the actions that you now know are worth taking. Be on guard against anything becoming personally, be on guard against becoming personally attached to the result of your hard work, especially as a parent, teacher, boss, counselor, or in some other hierarchical role. Whether you accomplish, relax, and enjoy the experiences. Whatever you accomplish, relax and enjoy the experiences. When you're valued for your expertise and hard work, gracefully enjoy receiving the validation and don't act like you were expecting it. With this full moon, there are tremendous possibilities for developing a healthy experience of self-love. This kind of healthy esteem isn't based on your outward success or achieving perfection, but it comes from within. Connect to your ability to create for creativity's sake rather than for accomplishment. Try to combine a sense of joy, play, and spontaneity with your skills and abilities. This way, you can inspire others and instill confidence in them. If you try too hard to control the outcome of your efforts, take yourself too seriously, or act entitled or egotistical, the effect of this moon could be unbalanced and very unhealthy for you. Historically speaking, there are some worldwide behaviors that can appear at this time. These include desperate and extreme efforts to hold on to control, narcissism and entitlement, sociopath behavior, and the excesses of patriarchy, classism, and hierarchies. Though at times this material can seem upsetting, try to observe it neutrally and call it out. Acknowledging it can add to your awareness and increase your ability to practice compassion for yourself and others. So all in all, this moon is super powerful. And again, we are given how to tap into these energies, how to harness these energies, how to use them to create, how to flow with them. And really, I mean, if you think about all that was just said, you can see the feminine in there, you can see the masculine. So, as we all talked about, and as we all received from this past circle, seeing those different aspects of ourselves as actually different versions of us, and having those masculine pieces hold the feminine, create the structure, right? The feminine is the flowing, is the creating. So happy wolf moon to you. I love all of you. I cannot wait to be with you again on Monday night for this next circle. And yes, so eager to see what we are creating, what comes to fruition, and just so much magic, so much love to all of you. I love you. Bye.